Vampires, goblins, and monsters under your bed. What do they all have in common? Kids believe in them. If you're watching this, you probably don't believe in them, but maybe you used to. Knowing how to talk about things that we used to believe in or used to do is a really important part of English. Stay tuned as I make used to easy. Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Edward from English Made Easy, and today we're going to take a trip back in time to your childhood. If you've seen my video on present simple tense, which you can find in the description or linked above, you'll know that if we want to speak about our routine activities or things we do regularly, we use subject plus verb 1. For example, I wake up at 8 o'clock, I brush my teeth, I take a shower. These are things that I regularly or routinely do nowadays. But what if I wanted to talk about my routines in the past? Things I did many times, but I no longer do. That's when we need to use used to. Let's take a look at 3 common things that children do and that adults, hopefully, don't. Believe in the tooth fairy, play in the playground after school, and watch Power Rangers. If I asked an adult about whether or not they do these things, they would say, I don't believe in the tooth fairy, I don't play in the playground after school, and I don't watch the Power Rangers. How about if I asked them if they used to do these things? Then their answer would probably be a little bit different. The affirmative or positive form of used to is subject plus used to plus verb 1. For example, I used to believe in the tooth fairy. I used to play in the playground after school, and I used to watch Power Rangers. The structure here is really easy, which is great. We can also change it to its negative form, where the structure is different, but the meaning is also slightly different. If we use the negative form of used to, it means that in the past, this thing was not part of our routine, but nowadays it is part of our routine. Because we are talking about things in the past, we should use didn't. So, the negative structure is subject plus didn't plus used to plus verb 1. For example, I didn't used to enjoy romantic movies, but now I do. I didn't used to believe in fate. Or, I didn't used to play golf. Now I play every weekend. The affirmative form is used to talk about things which used to be part of our routines, but aren't anymore. The negative form is used to talk about things which in the past were not part of our routine, but now they are. And how about asking questions? We can also use used to ask people about their past routines. When asking questions, we use the structure did you plus used to plus verb 1. For example, did you used to watch the Flintstones? Did you used to travel for your summer holidays? You really like coffee. Did you used to? As you can see, used to is really helpful, but it's also not very complicated. So I strongly encourage you to begin using it in your daily English. And quickly, one final thing to note here is the difference between past simple and used to. Past simple tense is used to talk about something we did one time in the past. Used to is used to talk about things we did many times, again and again and again in the past. Thanks for watching this lesson of English Made Easy. If you feel like this video helped you, please give it a like, share it with your friends, or even consider subscribing to see more of our videos. If you have a question that you want answered, please post it in the comments section below. Or if you'd like to join our community, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or even support us on Patreon. You can find the links to all of these below. Thanks for watching and keep learning.